can see the disappointment in your eyes, but again, let's look for positives. You brought Aaron Drew in with Ken Powell unable to play. How did he do on his league debut for you?
I thought Aaron was fantastic. I really did, and he's epitomises the young boys at this club. We've got some real potential, some real good people coming through. But he also sends a message about how big my injury list is at the moment. I'm not going to use this as an excuse, but I've got an actual 11 in that treatment room that I probably could field in a championship, in a championship game with Chair and Willock and Balogun, Laird, Paul. Clark Salter. The names are endless, in that treatment room, and I just want the people to stay patient because the cavalry's coming, but the boys are giving everything out on that pitch. They really are. They're giving absolutely everything. Silly mistakes has cost us today. There's a couple of goals where I'm thinking we can eradicate them. We can sort them out. The chances the other end, we were so close, but didn't quite fall for us, and the chances that did fall for us fell to the centre halves, who've defended at one end, and they're not the boring finishes that we've got, like your Lows and your Martins, and but I was really, really pleased with the effort again. Fans were great. It's a tough place at the moment, and it is. I've come in and a week down the line, the morale's definitely lifted, the spirit's getting better, and hopefully the win's just around the corner.
You talk about the injuries, and I know better already than to ask for too much detail, but are you hopeful that there will be some of these senior players available soon?
Yeah, as I said, look at the start of the season when this team was flying, and the names in that injury room now are probably names on that team sheet. Having said that, I'm not going to disrespect anyone who's playing at the moment. Everyone's giving everything, and there's a couple of silly mistakes. There's definitely a push on the first goal, but that happens. Strikers get away with that, and that's a bit of cuteness that we've probably got to look at. The penalty for me is, it's a bad one to give away, and then the third goal, we're chasing the game. We're missing the centre half. Because we're trying to gamble and go forward. But no, I'm proud of the boys. I really am. The effort, and as long as I can see building blocks, I know it's another 3-1 defeat, and the fans will be screaming at this interview saying it's another 3-1 defeat. Stay with us, because I know that the good times are just around the corner. It's going to be tough, but it's QPR, and we're a strong side. Defensively,
that's another 3 goals conceded, and that's now four games in a row. What are you working on to get that sorted out?
Well, I've got to start working on defending. There's 2 crosses that's coming today that I think we could defend better, without a shadow of a doubt. The last one, I thought the young debutant Aaron Drew's made a fantastic drop, and when it's not going for you, the rebound bounces straight to their midfielder, who fantastically finishes it. If I'm totally honest, but when it's not going right, things tend to go against you. Sinclair Armstrong's second goal is just offside. And there's little moments in the game where I think that we just didn't get the rub of the green. But listen, I'm glass half full. Again, we'll be working hard this week on what we can do. There'll definitely be a bit of defending in there. Unbelievable that we've conceded so many in those 4 games. But as I say, I'm sure the win and the good times are just around the corner.
You talk about Sinclair Armstrong, he came close to scoring, Stefan Johansson as well, Jimmy Dunn as well on 2 occasions. Are we starting to create a few chances now?
I'm hoping that the fans are seeing more chances created recently than in the games just before I came, because different styles of football. I do like putting it on teams. It's just finishing it now. I think we've had a very similar amount of shots to Rotherham today, but we've had too many off target. We've got to start hitting that target. It's really important. Keeper's made a great save off Steph, but apart from that, didn't really test him too much, and I thought another little bright spot was Taylor when he came on. I thought he settled the ball down really well. He actually played the assist for the penalty, and so we've got some good people coming through, some youngsters that are going to come through and really do well at this club. But at the moment, in the battle we're in, some of these names, like you say, the experienced ones in the treatment room, I'm crying out for them. Hopefully they can be back soon.